Hayley Palmer. It's so good to have you here with me on tonight's show, especially as we are joined by lead singer and guitarist of the band Squeeze, Glenn Tilbrook, and we'll be catching up with him after this.
The children had all left home.
Glenn, it's great to have you on the show. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you very much. It's an honour to be here.
Oh, no, it's so lovely to have you here on the show. And I know, obviously, it has been a strange year, but you have got back into it now, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been over here since, I've been in America since mid-July. So it's quite something coming here and just being, just playing again after the year and a half break that we had is amazing, and it's still amazing.
Yes, so nice to get back. I think for everyone, isn't it? For performers and for us watching, we just all, never going to take that for granted again. So, it really is very special, absolutely. Well, we're going to go into the first song on today's show, Call for Cats, which was really your breakout single, bringing you, your unique sound to the wider public. How close was that song to the life the band were living at the time, Glenn?
It really summed up where we were. Being sort of working class lads, London, very London based, and our lives were sort of a bit like that song.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to play it out on the show right now. It was number 2 in 1979. Enjoy, and Glenn and I will see you on the other side of this. Now, Glenn, following the success of yours and Chris's Songbird tour, the Nomad Band tour is crossing the US as we speak. Is it right that you're also supporting Hall & Oates? Yeah,
so some of the dates we're opening for Hall & Oates, and we're doing sort of stadium gigs with them. And it's a lovely, lovely mixture. Their songwriting is so great, and they have a great band, and we fit well into that, and the reaction for us has been amazing on the tour. But we're also interspersing it with our own dates, because they, I think they, they take it a bit easier than we do. So we've got dates when they're having a rest.
Got it. And is there a favourite song that you love to perform live? Is there one that you just go, yeah, this is the one?
For Hall & Oates, definitely, She's Gone is a fantastic song. Really, I think that Chris and I have been influenced by black music quite a lot, the Philadelphia sound, and this was their take on that sort of sound, and it's a brilliant song.
Yeah. And is the tour just in the US? Will you be coming to the UK at any point?
Well, we're talking about maybe next year doing Europe. It's not concluded yet, but it would be lovely to do that. I'd love to tour them there.
Yes, okay. Well, keep us posted here on the show. But we're going to go into the next song, Another Nail in My Heart. Now, Simon, one of our viewers, says, you play a synth on the track and Jules only plays the piano in the final moment. For the music video, whose idea was it to get Jules to push the piano seemingly all over London?
I think that was Jules's idea. It was an inspired piece of comedy. And you're right, the piano only features on the very last chord.
There we go, Simon, like that question. And we're going to play out the video right now for you. Glenn, I want to rewind. Now, I know that your parents played a lot of jazz music. So is that kind of where your music came from, do you think?
I was influenced by jazz. My parents were very much into jazz music and wanted me to be a jazz musician, I think, but I was really taken with pop music. So what happened is that actually a lot of jazz has seeped through to the way that I write, that I wouldn't describe myself as a jazz musician at all.
Okay. And I mean, you met Jules Holland at 13 through a friend, and I know you had the same sort of musical taste. How did that all come about?
Well, this mutual friend of ours, said to me, "You've got to meet this guy. He's a fantastic pianist," and I hadn't met anyone else who could play. So what happened is that Jules was selling a guitar for £5, and so that was my reason to go and see this guitar on behalf of a friend of mine. And the guitar was rubbish; it wasn't worth a fiver. But Jules was there, and we instantly hit it off and started playing pretty regularly after that. It was really good just to meet someone else who could play.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to know the story about Chris Difford, because am I right in saying that he put a card in his local sweet shop advertising for a guitarist and songwriter, and you applied? Is that right?
Yeah, I replied to the ad, and in fact I was the only person that did reply, so it was what was great about meeting Chris is that Jules and I really hit it off as players, but we weren't really writing. We did a couple of things together, but it didn't really click. So I was writing by myself, and Chris was writing by himself too, and so he had this fantastic catalogue of songs, and he was such a great lyricist, far better than me. So within a month of meeting, we'd already started writing. He gave me lyrics, and we never discussed it, but that's how we carried on. And because I had loads of tunes, and it just seemed to work without ever discussing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And did you ever know you'd have so much success? 'Cause, I mean, it's just incredible. Did you kind of have a vision for that?
I thought we would be successful with that sort of optimism of youth that could have gone completely and utterly wrong, but fortunately didn't. So it's what I always thought it would happen, so I'm lucky that it did.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to go into the next song, Up the Junction, your massive follow-up song from Cool for Cats. Now, Sally says, one of our viewers, it's unusual that there isn't a chorus and the song plays out verse after verse. Was this a conscious decision, or did you have such a good story and lyrics, it was the only way to fit into 3 minutes?
You know, I remember we were actually recording that album when Chris gave me the lyric, and it was such a strong story that I thought, my job was to tell the story without getting in the way. So, in a way, it reminded me of a Bob Dylan song. And when we recorded it, I was thinking that we were pretending to be the band. And it sort of came out like that, it was a strong enough story, and it works out really well, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to play it out on the show, and we will see you in just a couple of minutes' time. To talk about some of your charity work. Tell us about the Love, Hope and Strength Foundation that I know was founded in 2007 by Mike Peters of The Alarm and yourself.
Yeah, well, Mike Peters is a very inspirational character, and having him and his wife having fought cancer, started this foundation to try and not only raise awareness but funds for places that didn't have great treatment centres. So we climbed to the base camp of Everest and raised some money for that, and then we did Kilimanjaro. We did Mount Fuji in Japan, and he's an incredibly motivated character, and I've got all the time in the world for him, what he does.
Yeah, no, that really is just wonderful. And we're going to go into the next song, Hourglass. Now, I know this video was played on MTV in the US, leading to the song reaching number 15 on the Billboard chart. Do you think this helped build your following in the US?
Yeah, we had sort of quite early success over here, and we managed to capitalise on that ever since. So, I'm amazed that we can turn up practically anywhere and pull a crowd. It's a fantastic feeling. We certainly put in the work here because we toured. Our first tour over here was 1978, and we toured every year since then. So, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, it really is. Well, we're going to play out the song on the show from 1987. Enjoy. We'll see you after. Now, Glenn, we have got some questions from some of our lovely viewers. Angie would like to know, where did the name Squeeze come from?
We were called Squeeze from after a Velvet Underground album that was called Squeeze, so we took our name from there, and we thought it was their worst record, so that made us laugh. And actually, it's a good record, so we were wrong.
There we go, Angie. And Sam would like to know, what songs are you proudest of looking back over the years?
I'd have to say Tempted, I think, represented a big step forward for us in terms of our writing and our development. And although it wasn't a hit, it's become one of those songs, one of the songs that's one of our most popular, I think. So I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, well, we're going to play Tempted out on the show in just a couple of minutes' time. But I've got one more question here from Christine. She wanted me to ask you this. You play at the Pelton Arms. How do you all squeeze in as the stage is so tiny?
Well, the Pelton is one of our local pubs, and it's nice to play in there every now and then. I used to DJ to 2 or 3 people every week.
Oh, I love that. Well, there we go. I did say that I would answer that question, Christine, for you. Like I said, we're going to play Tempted on the show, one of your most played and sync songs. Now, I know it's been used in TV commercials, TV shows, movies like Reality Bites, and even the soundtrack to the video game Grand Theft Auto. Are you surprised by the long-term success of this song, Glenn?
You know, you always hope that things will stick around. You have no way of knowing whether that's going to be the case or not. But I think, you know, I can just say at this point in our career that we, you know, our songs have got legs enough to stick around, and that we're still picking up new people who to like us. So that's great.
Yeah, it really is. Well, we're going to play it out on the show now, and we look forward to seeing you on the other side. Now we're going to go into the last song, Glenn, Heaven Knows, which was used in the hit movie Hackers. How did that come about?
We got asked to do this song for the movie, and I think we recorded about 10 different versions of it, but it's... you know, I mean, I really haven't heard the song since we did it, so I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. We're going to play that out on the show right now. But thank you so much, Glenn. It's been such a pleasure to talk with you. Take a trip down memory lane.
Thank you.
And best of luck with your tour, which looks amazing. And do let us know when you come to the UK for a tour.
Absolutely. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It's been such an honour for us to have you here on the show. It's Glenn Tilbrook, everyone. Huge thank you to the wonderful Glenn Tilbrook for being such an amazing guest on tonight's show. A real honour to have him here. And thank you to you at home for supporting the show. It really is very much appreciated. Thank you. Now we're going to leave you with Saturday Night Song of the Week by Andrew Cushin, called Memories.
Hello, my name's Andrew Cushin. I'm a singer-songwriter from Newcastle upon Tyne. You're about to listen to my latest single, Memories, which was written in the lockdown at a time when male mental health was worsening and suicide rates were on the up. If you do like the song, I'm about to go on my debut headline tour this September up and down the UK. I hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Never lost it all, 'cause I never had